Yeah, but Edelgard and her idiot sidekick haven't shown much desire to compromise, have they?
I'm saying
Truthfully,
this.
I hate the idea of planning to kill people I used to be so close with. I guess everybody feels that way, though.
I'm saying I gotta die.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Pegasus Moon. Tempest of Swords and Shields. With Deirdre under Imperial control, the Leicester Alliance ceases to exist, and its remaining lords ally themselves with the Empire. The Black Eagle Strike Force, having now conquered all of Eastern Fodlan, confidently moves to invade the kingdom.
And that concludes Count Burghley's report. Just as Claude said, the Old Alliance has willingly fallen under Imperial rule. However, knowing him, there is no telling what manner of poison could be waiting within. We must be careful not to expose any weakness.
Of course, though it seems we can now attack the kingdom without issue.
True. However, you should know that Lord Arundel has entered Deirdre. It would seem he has already started collecting the relics of the Old Alliance.
Let him do as he pleases for now. It's not yet the time to chide him.
Understood. As for the kingdom, as we theorized, it is not entirely united. If we defeat the royal family of House Blathed, and a handful of other notable houses, it should fall under our control quite readily. Those we must target include the houses Fraldarius, Galatea, Gautier, and Karen. We have allies who are close to some of those lords. Perhaps that can be used to our advantage.
Great, I'm gonna be using
Persuasion
them.
by tears or threats. Perhaps one would consent to act as a hostage. We must make good use of the tools given to us.
What about House Rowe in Aryan Row, the fortress city? Will they not side with us?
The head of House Fraldarius, Lord Rodrigue, has entered the city. It is possible that he has seized it.
I see. Then it might prove too difficult to strike Ferdiad right away.
Either way, when preparations are complete, we can begin our deployment into the kingdom.
That part of the plan remains unchanged. Professor, is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
This month, we must again put all of our effort into preparing for battle. I'm counting on you, my teacher.
You haven't said that in a while. Yeah.
Professor, you didn't hear anything just now, did you?
Are you okay?
Of course I am. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Are you sure about that? I want to say that.
I told you it was nothing and I meant it.
The very, very cute. No.
It's just... well, there was a rat. I don't enjoy the company of rats. I believe I've told you about this before. About when I was held captive beneath the palace. There were a lot of rats there. To this day, I just...
What's that?
What?
Oh, livers.
Oh, Professor, leave here at once. I recall now that Hubert needs to speak with me. I must change my clothes. Now, whatever you do, don't look this way.
I already saw it.
Then forget what you saw. That's an order.
Now I'm curious what is that she's trying to hide. It's Hanneman's birthday. Yeah. Yeah, for now, just
Thank
pick
you.
flowers. Could do tea time some other day. See what we got today. Oh, plenty. Oh, sweet! 2 paralogs that I've never seen before. That means that they're going to take some time off to finish these. At least 2 of this. Okay, they're almost going to be in at 4. That means I got a month. So I got this day to finish at least 3 of them, and the rest I could do it by myself. Well, no, I guess I'll do Hubert and Adegard, because I still need to show their parabolic. So, with that in mind, let's get going. Oh, 4,200.
The kingdom always is cold. We have hatred for the cold. Bridget is not cold. We have no cold spirit.
Then we get one!
Does the goddess of Fodlan give protection from the cold? I am wishing I knew how to ask her.
Oh, Claude. I'm so relieved that he managed to make it out alive. You'll be fighting the kingdom next, right? Then, the church? Isn't there some way we can do this without fighting Dimitri and Lady Rhea? I suppose not.
Now, I think Cloud was a one-time deal. Considering how Dimitri
Professor!
is, and Rhea is just pissed off at us. And from what I'm hearing from the soldiers, losing her darn mind, yeah, I don't see her wanting to be spared or whatnot.
May I say, General Ladislava is really popular among the citizens of the Empire. If I remember correctly, the Emperor herself has recognized her genius and made her a general. Despite her considerable talent, she never puts on airs. And she's beautiful, too. She's even known as the Scarlet Warrior.
How come I don't see them fighting? They should fight for us.
Say now,
They're talking?
doesn't seem to be much unrest in the former Alliance territories, perhaps thanks to Count Burgley's strength. That said, General Randolph is the head of one of the branches of House Burgleys. It was once difficult for someone from a branch family to get ahead in life. But under Her Majesty, anyone who accomplishes great deeds during the war will see more success than they could have ever imagined.
Stop it.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You may already know this, but the Kingdom and the Alliance were once a single entity. The leaders of the Alliance, House Regan, are actually a branch of the Blythed royal family. In a way, it's just a battle of the part of the Blythed family tree that rose in rebellion against the Empire.
The Alliance is just gone. It's hard to believe. The merchants of Deirdre all have nerves of steel. I'm sure they'll be up and running again in no time. Hey, how about a favor?
I kind of need that secret shop.
How about a favor?
And I'll do this because it gives me a lot of renown. Not a lot, but it just builds up little by little over time. Just take anything I can get.
Hello there. It's like this.
No, it's not like this. It's like this.
Say now,
Where are you up to, Ash?
Deirdre's fallen. The Alliance nobles have surrendered to the Empire. We made it through with as few losses as possible. Not bad, all things considered. But I doubt it'll be so easy to deal with Fargus.
To think, I saw the end of the Leicester Alliance with my own eyes. I witnessed a turning point in the history of my homeland. I'm not sure how to express my feelings right now.
Why not paint a picture?
That's right. I'll paint it. The fall of Deirdre, so that posterity can remember our triumph.
You're taking it very well.
The main body of the Imperial Army is moving to the western region of the former Alliance territory to attack the Kingdom. The time when victory or defeat will be decided between us and the Kingdom is close at hand.
Hi.
Hello, Ladislavia.
Your next opponents will be the Kingdom's army and the Knights of Saros. Both fearsome foes. Put the mobility of my troops to good use, and let us protect the Kingdom's western battlefront. When this month has ended, I'll depart. I pray that you have good luck in battle.
There's always departing at the end of the month. Jar sweet. Hmm. It could be like Scythia, or it could be Heritza.
We may be witnessing a key moment in history. Hundreds of years from now, your name and Edelgard's will be written in the history books, Professor.
I'll pass.
What? How? I think it's just amazing. I wonder who will decide whether we did the right thing or not. Well, it won't be us anyway. Probably the people of a future era.
They'll be looking at the book inside. What the F is this? No, wait. Edgar will be rewriting the history, so yeah. Hey, Edelgard!
Randolph has a big appetite. It does a heart good to see him. And he's handsome too. Compared to him, Hubert is... Forget I said anything.
I'm a snitch to Hubert. You watch.
Very good. You're too soft. I'm talking about Claude.
Huh?
Our Emperor mercilessly cuts down all those who stand in her way. But perhaps she is more tolerant of those who know their place.
Oh, you're talking about how I let Claude down. Well, no, I let Claude out because I trust him. Trust me on this. I'm a doctor.
The battle ended without House Ardelia getting involved. Although, I've no desire to continue on with my family. So from here on out, it's up to Edelgard. I have Claude to thank. Ultimately, this ended without the Alliance being entirely consumed by this war. It's all thanks to Claude.
See, even her, she thinks Claude is good. Because baby Barbie, he makes sure no one tries to die or keep fewer casualties. Ugh.
Claude von Regan. What an interesting character. Underneath that compassionate exterior, he was always cold and calculating. Ordinary fools run headlong into combat without even considering the possibility of defeat. But to consider one's chances and to prepare for plans to go awry, that takes real intelligence. I have to say, I am impressed beyond words.
Good.
I have a request for you.
Here.
Claude von...
I don't have the stuff. God damn it. Ah.
The worst part about going into battle is knowing you might have a friend fighting for the other side. You were a mercenary, Professor. Were you always prepared for that?
I never had friends.
Guess I need to learn. Won't make a very good mercenary otherwise, will I? Fighting old friends. There's nothing worse. My hands shake just thinking about it. I'm glad Claude didn't die. Does that make me soft?
No, you're not soft. Well, too soft, basically.
I've lived at Garrigmock Monastery for a few decades now. Still, the other day I got myself all turned around. There are so many secret rooms and hidden passages. Maybe I'll take the time to properly search the place. Care to join me? I expect it to take a whole day.
I mean, this place is literally Hogwarts.
I just wanted to help out my brother Randolph, so I aspired to be a soldier. My brother puts his life on the line to fight, so I'll put everything I have into it too.
What happened to you, Raphael? You don't look so happy. I'll ask him later.
Eventually, the enemy will attack, and when they do, we'll defend this place to the bitter end.
I'm no noble, so it won't make much difference to me. But it hasn't really hit me yet that the Alliance is finished. I wonder where Claude is now. What he's getting up to.
Is that why you're like all doozy?
You know as well as I do the day's coming that we'll have to fight the Archbishop and her knights. We've got some strong fighters here, sure. But even with all our training, I don't know if we can win. I just don't see how any of us can compete with the Archbishop, say, turning into a monster. That's exactly what I was just saying. I've always appreciated how you listened to me.
What the?
First Lester, and next Fargus? That'll be really tough. Look, Professor, fighting Fargus? Isn't there some way we can come to an understanding?
Maybe there is. Maybe we could stop this bloodshed without... No, Edgar's not gonna...
Yeah, but Edelgard and her idiot sidekick haven't shown much desire to compromise, have they?
I'm saving
Truthfully,
this.
I hate the idea of planning to kill people I used to be so close with. I guess everybody feels that way, though.
I'm saying I gotta die. I'm saving all that. I'm posting it on Discord. On some other Discord channel.
Appreciate it.
There's your secret shop thing that you get.
Welcome.
Yep, here, all this stuff. I'll come back for the Master Seal once I can get it.
While the battle with the Alliance is over, we still need to stay vigilant. Both the Church and the Kingdom are not to be taken lightly. I have a feeling we'll draw their attention soon. Weapon prep and training are of the utmost importance, now more than ever.
Are you scaring Bernie by saying that?
War isn't kind to you if you're a recluse. By the time you realize what's going on, you're already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get killed with no one ever even finding out.
Isn't that a little pessimistic?
Got me out of my room at least. That's good, right?
Yes. That's super great.
What? King Dimitri of Fargus possesses superhuman strength. I heard he can lift a horse with a single hand. I wonder if it's true.
Hello, Randolph.
Finally, the kingdom. After that, we'll battle the church. I volunteered for monastery guard duty. It was more for my family than anything. But now, from the bottom of my heart, I want to see Her Majesty ruling this land. Even if it costs me my life, I will protect Garreg Mach.
Feeling like that's gonna be foreshadow for something.
My father is holding Aryan Road secure. Our next battle will be there, against him, or in Ferdiad, which the king is protecting.
Can you fight them?
Don't underestimate me. I've been preparing for this for a long time.
It seems all that praise of Claude's ingenuity was largely unfounded. A truly clever man would have realized defeat was inevitable and surrendered. Or failing that, he could have rallied the Alliance nobles to secure a real fighting chance. I regret not telling him so, but I suppose a man like him will not remain hidden for long.
Right. Hey guys, what you guys doing?
Did you meet my father in Deirdre? I guess he'll be responsible for controlling the Regan territory and maintaining popular support. Not really sure what all that means, though.
You should study more.
You're probably right. I'll do my best.
And you.
The majority is with us. This conflict will end soon. I am so moved by the Alliance nobles' decision. That is true nobility, acting in accordance with the people's needs and wishes. As war drags on, those living near the front lines inevitably get the worst of it. We will not see such a peaceful resolution in Fargus, I am afraid, as it is ruled by the royal family, not a council of nobles.
Hey Hiritsa, how you doing?
Neither the Emperor nor the Empire have my allegiance. It is all simply part of the agreement. There is no other reason for me to be here.
I wonder... was there really no way to end it without fighting Claude? You're probably right. I suppose the only thing I can do for him now is pray that he may live the rest of his life in happiness.
At the very least, he deserves to live out his life happy. Why 1 notes? Give me that 1 notes. You know, one fell here from the blue star recorders through such right I'm guessing this is the one you won here? Of course.
I've been exploring the Holy Mausoleum. It's quite interesting in there. There is a mechanism I believe would allow us passage into the Holy Tomb, but I'm unclear on how to activate it. My research hasn't turned up much. It may come down to asking the Archbishop for details.
No research will find something.
Indeed. We'll see if it's worth the trouble.
Unfortunately, he doesn't know that I'm the only one who knows how to get there because this is New Game Plus. Ha ha ha.
No.
No, shut up. I do.
If the Alliance falls, then the Kingdom will... There's no time to waste. If we hesitate, we risk losing the initiative. I do think we should let the troops rest, though. We must maintain morale, Professor. And let's make sure this matter stays between us. If it gets out, I'll struggle to forgive even you.
Understood.
Thank you.
Thinking you're talking about the rats. She's talking about the rats.
It seems Claude has disappeared. Do you suppose this means the end of House Regan? While the crest of von Regan is not terribly rare, the long lineage of the von Regan family will be broken.
It's just another consequence of war.
Agreed, the poor boy.
Even he feels sad for Claude. Do they even have support with each other? I don't think so. That's what I'm saying.
The Leicester Alliance is no more. 300 years of history. Gone and done. They write operas about events like this, you know? I'm sure you'll be played by the most handsome actor of the time. Hearts will pound as he takes the stage. A diva will play 80. You'll fall madly in love, even if it isn't historically accurate.
Yeah! Alright. I'm pretty sure it won't be accurate. No, I'll make sure it's stay accurate. It'll be whoever I choose to marry at the end of this route.
You must know this already. The former Fargus territory used to belong to the Empire. The Battle of Tailtean, where Nemesis was defeated, put Fargus under the Empire's control. Centuries later, a revolution sprung up in Fargus, and through the mediation of the Church, the kingdom gained independence. The ringleader of the revolt became the first king, Lug von Blaethid. The Blaethids, the royal family of Fargus, are directly descended from Lug, who was also known as the King of Lions. If you look at it from the point of view of the Empire, the kingdom is just a bunch of traitors.
I can see how this is gonna end up.
While I have little
Aha! I got myself Hubert and Dorothea. Let's see their support.
Hubie, I've been thinking.
What's this all about now?
It's about what you said before. About your path.
You mean the path that Lady Edelgard and I walk?
I guess I don't really understand that kind of thing since I've always been focused on my own goals. But you, 80, Professor, all of you are fighting for an ideal. That's big. It touches everyone. Then there's me, with my hands full thinking of just myself.
One person seems enough to me.
Maybe you're right.
Do you have something more to say, Dorothea? It is unlike you to seem so uncertain.
I guess so. I'm sorry, Hubie. It's just, I've been thinking a lot lately about whether 80 might command you to marry me.
What?
Perhaps 80 might command you.
No need to repeat it. I heard you quite clearly.
Like I said, my hands are full thinking of just one person. But if you and I were devoted to one another, maybe we could strive for the future you believe in. Maybe I'd finally understand your path and be able to think about more than just myself.
Seems it's my turn to not understand. Did you just propose marriage as a way to get to know me? How exactly would such an arrangement benefit me?
Oh, it'll benefit you.
Go on.
Well, this path you're walking with 80 will have one more loyal follower. Isn't that enough?
I suppose it may well be. Your contribution to our cause has been noteworthy. I've no complaints about your battle prowess, either. And if you are able to walk the path as I do, that would be something very special.
So, will you consider it? This is all because of you, you know. You made me wonder what it's like to be wholly devoted to another person.
All right. I'll consider it.
That is very sweet. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I wanted to see if I could get one other more support that I could show here. And then I guess we could just once either get more support or delve into the battle at hand. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, you're gonna enjoy this, buddy.
They won't know.
I almost forgot how to sing.
You almost forgot how to sing. Nah! Fudge! But I have to do it next time. Alright, so this is the 22nd, and I'm not sure we're gonna be able to continue on from the last video. I hope this is the same video, but still. First things first, we got some support to handle. Yeah, plenty of supports. Let's check them out right now.
Huh? What's wrong, Edelgard?
Why do you ask?
You always look at me funny, but right now you're looking at me more normal.
You can seem rather oblivious, but then you go and shock me with your keen insight.
Whoa, it's a little harsh.
Is it? You only have yourself to blame for the reputation. As for me, I've always thought of you as something of a victim.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, you're a victim of Fodlan's antiquated system of nobility. You're skilled and you work hard, yet you still play second fiddle to your less capable older brother. Even still, you fight on, not allowing yourself to be discouraged by it all. People like you help to fuel my fire. If I can only smash this rotten system, I could save you.
You've always got a whole lot to say about your grand plans for the future.
Just hear me out. I've realized that I was wrong about you. I can now see that you've found a way to live the life you want to live. Simply put, you love working hard, and you love training. You don't know the meaning of surrender. I never thought such a genuine person could really exist.
That's a lot to take in. You're not too far off, though. I try to live life the way I want to. I wasn't that way when we first met, but I've changed since then. Nowadays, what you see is what you get.
It doesn't matter that you have burdens to bear. Despite that, you never stray from your path. You don't let anything tie you down. I can hardly imagine a life like that. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
Well, I don't think I could live the way you do, but I admire you for sticking to it. You never let your burdens get you down. You try to push through them instead. If I'm being honest, I changed my mind about you a while back.
Is that so?
You can be real critical of yourself, and you admit it when you make a mistake.
That's true. I certainly make mistakes, but I feel it's important to own up to them.
I probably make twice as many mistakes as you, but I don't notice half of them.
This is no laughing matter, Caspar. Then again, that's part of how you choose to live as well, isn't it?
That it is. But it doesn't change what I promised before. I'm gonna keep fighting for you, Edelgard. Even if we don't live our lives the same way, I'll help cut a path through so you can follow safely behind.
I don't doubt it. The future is ours, Caspar. I'm counting on you to help clear the way.
Hey, Adi, take a look at this. I received it as a gift. It was sent from... I don't remember. Anyway, the point is...
Dorothea, when you receive a gift, don't you think you should try to remember who it's from?
You're right. That's a little thoughtless of me.
What's gotten into you lately? You seem mostly uninterested in the various suitors throwing themselves at you. Is something on your mind?
Oh, don't worry about me. Everything's fine. I'm just not that interested in certain men.
Do you have any idea why?
Well, I do have an inkling.
You seem reluctant to tell me. Is it somehow my fault?
No, nothing like that. Okay, I suppose you're not completely wrong, but...
How do you mean? Please, just say what's on your mind.
When the two of us are together, talking like this, somehow I don't feel like I care about my troubles with love anymore. So it's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it seems we should get to the bottom of such a drastic change. Maybe we can figure it out if we just...
Adi, I'm telling you, I'm fine. If you push me any further, I'll write an opera about you. I'll do it right here and now. And then I'll sing it in your face.
Settle down, Dorothea. I can take a hint. If you insist, I'll drop the subject. Whatever you do, don't write more opera lines about me. My cheeks are probably still red from your last performance.
Well, I can't promise anything. But if I try real hard, by the time the war is over, I might just have an opera written, starring you. No need to worry though, Adi. I'll be fabulous as you. A performance they'll rave about for years.
The frightening part is that I don't know whether you're joking or not. But I do regret to inform you that you won't be playing the role of Edelgard.
Why's that?
Don't you see? No story about me would be complete without the character of Dorothea. It would be ridiculous for you to play me instead of yourself.
Adi, you really are something special, aren't you?
How are you today, Lysithea?
Fine, thank you. And yourself?
Quite well, thank you.
I overheard something recently. Something pertaining to you and your vision for the future. Is it really true that you intend to create a world in which crests no longer exist?
It's true. My aim is to dismantle the current system of aristocracy. The only reason nobles enjoy the status they do is because their bloodlines carry crests. If crests lose their value, so will titles of nobility.
I really agree with your thinking. My parents have suffered throughout their lives due to their nobility. Due to my own crests, I've never been able to live a normal life. I'm sick of nobility and crests, of all of it. It sounds as if it's truly your mission to change things. I'll pledge my life to your cause, however short it may be.
Lysithea.
Has your hair always been that color, by the way?
Huh?
I ask because mine wasn't always this color. I lost all pigment after receiving my 2 crests. Edelgard, I want a world where people like you and I are no longer victimized. I want you to bring that world into being. If it's within me to help that come to pass, then I'll do whatever it takes.
Understood. I promise to do all I can to see this goal to fruition. And I want you to promise something in return. That you will never stop fighting for your life. Whatever terrible fate awaits us, we can fight it and prevail. I need you to trust me on that. Do you promise?
I promise. I will try my best to believe that.
Good girl. Now then, would you care for a sweet cake?
Please do not call me that. But, yes. Yes, I would. Yuritsa?
What?
I've got it all figured out.
Hmm?
Your true identity. If my detective skills are correct, then you are the Death Knight, right?
Everyone already knows that.
What? Everyone knows? But how?
I thought that I'd uncover your big spooky secret. Oh, Bernie, you're such a shut-in that you missed the biggest news in town. So, here's the deal, Yuritsa. You've got to tell me a secret about you that nobody else knows.
Why?
Because I sleuthed for hours upon hours. That's gotta be rewarded.
Just stop.
Oh, come on. Please? Oh, I know. I've got it. Why do you wear that crazy-looking armor when you're pretending to be the Death Knight? Are you just into the look of it? You like spooky stuff?
Well, I may have been drawn to that aspect. To look sinister. To embody death.
Oh, I see. I thought maybe you put on that mask and armor because, just like old Bernie, you don't like talking to people.
There may be some truth to that. Talking to people is intolerable.
Oh, yeah? I think I'm sensing a real kinship between us. So, with that whole spooky getup on, it allowed you to speak to people with confidence.
No.
Oh, hey, Yuritsa. Don't tell anyone about this, okay? This is our little secret.
I don't mind, but I also don't understand.
I gotta say that Bernie one is super hilarious, very funny. What else? Oh, something new on. Yeah, now we can go to the abyss. Actually, there's something I discovered here that I was gonna cut out, but I think it's something important I need to show. Okay, so first things first. I think this is the gatekeeper here.
Hey, you! Listen up. I've got something to report.
The Abyss Keeper.
The Alliance is a thing of the past now. Times are changing fast these days. It's hard to keep up, even for me. I wonder if Abyss is on the verge of change too. Change leads to uncertainty, and uncertainty leads to... change? I don't know. I'm just a guard.
Alright, so anyways, there are like a few people around here. Let's go here to get some new seal, I guess.
That damn prince. Seems my role here is at an end. No matter. Should another chance present itself, I'll take a less subtle route.
I don't know what that is for, but whatever. You can trade material for renowned pager, pagan altar. You may additionally use it to make your use for. Oh, this is actually pretty good. I actually will enjoy. Like, now I have use of buying more stuff and then just come here, give away a lot of my bait or whatever I want to give away. To go here to the influencer. Quests. I kind of wonder if doing this will also carry over to New Game Plus. Only one way to figure out. Let's just increase the number of people. More people will not picture the pagan altar. Encourage recycling. You cannot collect things at a scrap heap.
This one?
The Whistle Ink is dry right now, which unlock a new quest. Check the bulletin board for details. Summon a Wayseer.
This one?
A renowned astrologer has come and a new quest has been unlocked. Check the bulletin board for details.
See you again soon.
So I just need 500 more. Attention, a renowned fortune teller is opening a shop at Garrett Mock. Former officer academy professor guidance to something. That means he's going to be upstairs, right? The upper thingamajiggy.
Please, you can't tell anyone you saw me here. I'm in hiding from the army. I couldn't stand the war, the violence. I had to get away. But now that I've deserted, I can't go home. Justice, ambition, what does any of that matter if you're dead? I just want to live. Is that so wrong?
No, it's not wrong. Trust me. Let's go to the recycler heap, and once in each moon you can find items here the rest of the biz have discarded, meaning these have already been used. The more you use the influence server, the more items you'll be able to pick up, the more rarely you're able to find them. Rusted axe, iron lance, silver shield. Thank you.
Pardon me. Got a wager for you. My friend says there's twice as many women in Abyss as men. You think he's right?
No, the men's aren't as few as that.
Good eye. You win. Here, have a little something.
Mine. Thank you. Now, back to the surface world. Okay, we got some new quests that's been unlocked. Let's do that before we start the mission. Where is the quest giver? He's somewhere that is not. He has not appeared yet. That would wonder. I'm like confused. Come on, load your model already. Thank you.
I have a favor to ask.
A former professor of the Officer Academy taking up Resident Underground. He's a bit eccentric but have knack for sizing people. You might learn something if you sought him out. Learn to teach. Still haven't. Okay, there he is.
I have a favor to
Famed
ask.
fortune teller is visiting Gary Moxor. She's not stepping foot in the service, so if you wish to see her wisdom, you have to find her wherever she is. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, I could quickly just travel to the Abyss. That's good. Our mysterious teacher, what do you have to say? Speak to mysterious teacher how much your allies have grown for taking part in activity with Link.
What do you require?
Edelgard.
Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth.
Oh, this is kind of like an IV trainee? She has stamina to fend off horror, and her devoted to her training has bore fruit. She proved to be a valid asset in the battlefield. Alright, tell me about Bernie.
Now let me see. Marvelous.
Her
This one should be proud
defense
of
growth
their
is
growth.
outstanding. She's standing proud. I will expect defense to be a weakness for her, but she excels on it. Awesome. So what does this show me, actually?
Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed.
She has an overall 80.
Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth.
Let's use someone that I have not used often. Ingrid.
Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their
Is it just gonna be Marvelous or all this stuff?
Now
Hubert.
Let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth.
I feel like this is kind of like the whole IV thing with Jiggy from Pokemon. Felix.
Now let me see. Ah yes, this one's growth is going quite well.
Okay, so he needs. Okay, so there is some like not that good. He almost there, but not that
Now
good.
let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth. Fare thee well.
Fare thee well. Let's now visit the fortune teller.
Why, hello there.
Give me so you know to the race here. She'll tell you about the bond between your allies. Strengthening about an ally is the prospective relation between the selected pair and boost their support. Oh! Does not work on pair who are already close. Foresee the destiny of deepened bond and either intertwine them or separate them from one another. I feel like this helps with getting endings. Have enough for your own now. Select 500 renown to deepen the pair. Deepen this pair. Now I'll do it.
Come back soon now.
I'll do it. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, so the fact that I got checks means that it worked. So I really didn't need to spend renown at the fortune teller. Which is good.
Huh? My savior, thank you.
800 points.
Great, much obliged.
Awesome, and I got another 800. That's 1600 points. I could actually go finish the Abyss Renown thingamajiggy.
Need something?
Alright, let's finish this. Organize the Shadow Library.
This one?
More people now visit the Shadow Library, so a new quest has been unlocked. Check the bulletin board for details.
See you again soon.
That's about all of it. And I got one more thing. Let's see if there's anything in the Shadow Library. Well, I guess, let's see what... Why can't I... Let me see the quest, get more renown, see what the Shadow Library has to offer. Done.
If you don't mind.
Hello, invisible person.
I have a favor to ask.
See a list of rare books that the Church of Seros does not make public available at Tournament Abyss. If you could get your hands on the list. Sure, let's check out the banned books. Back to the Abyss I go! At this point, I think I need to probably save the battle for next video. List of rare books. What do they contain? Content section follows me catalog of some kind. Distant viewers, but combining lens. Rainbow Black Water. Metal Pro Machine. Human Autopsy. Okay, what's this? Burned Remainder Report. Verbs, vegetable item. The Fargo Red Better How their armory. Serious feature red by acquired mysterious power. The hero rarely destroyed and a panic text rumor have been logged. Those are slither in the dark. I believe the King Claw's first word assassinate. Everyone believed that his will, demand territory, free the personal, for new 6. Make evolve, Leicester region display military force. Greater force in the Empire. Tragic Dusker, after which one member of the Western Church of Strong criticized the central Monson would contain the incident of his work of Shadow Ordinary. And soon the child of House Gaspar. Sons of Alliance leader Duke Osman Regan at dire extent the following to involve the precinct in United States. So it was Kung Claw's commando seems to be concerned that this were the situation. Interesting. Words of love! How to compare large dudes and Mr. Grub. They removed Zenith's signature followed. It was briefly part of a monastery, but all pages were missing the table. God damn it, Zenith. Alright. The feast of the 7th son banquet celebrating marriage, young emperor, Lacon III, continuing moon, half moon. Yes, no. Part of beast during the countless dish banquet, flowing treats after forsaking Mary Grandeur. Honor St. Kehoe, land of the guardian land, prime condor, which used to be. In honor of Saint Celine, Savior Fish was present, a dish she is believed to have loved. When the clown decapitated. When the clown. I think this way cheer young men started. As the pool embrace son begging his lips whisper nothing, sweet nothing, Mary Emperor Wilhelm and Saint Sinner upon the stage. The date of removal and said signature followed. It appeared to be a novel set in the Estersian Empire. Oh, so it's just a novel. I get it. The scrap paper is stuck between the books. It appeared to be incredibly old. Mootmees! Monsieur, be sure to skin, gut, and clean the fish before use. Xanazos treasure fruit, without difficulty in rough effort. Bowl of food may be substituted. Seasoned spice. Emperor's term with those agreeing extremely are making it rather expensive. Chefs must restrain themselves from sneaking bites during preparation. Don't eat them. My beloved, you were right. It was He would not hesitate to divide the house, but more I hear he considered taking his territory and join the kingdom. I believe he would consider dragging another region into this, not to mention stirring up the trouble over his inheritance at the time when the Alliance desperately need to reunite. He's clearly out of his mind, though he's better a major curse than you a minor curse. Your father was wise in his attempt to declare you his heir. As it were, I can't help but wonder what your intention with me are. I am Johnny would let a proposal marriage to that beast. He may share your face, but your semblance and stare. I refuse to marry such a foul creature. You don't come to me soon, I'm going to you. Don't forget that my father's blessing could be revoked at any moment. I will part to Deirdre at the end of the lone moon. You had better be prepared for my arrival. I wish to marry you beneath the garden moon. Why? Well, I am a woman after all, and even I harbor dream of being Garland bride. Understood? Great, make it so. Claudia, second daughter of House Regan. So this is basically Claude's mom. Why is this video in the Crimson Flower video? This should be in the Verdant Wind video. Wait, this is to... Okay. These are very interesting. Mysterious to the calendar, volume 2. I think this is the mysterious volume that was missing on the library. Very class adopted, blah blah blah. I'm a fast reader, don't really know you Chris. The historian identified a possible reason for such an influence of the church's ceremony. Close tied to the church stand for the moment. The alternative has been opposed. The gods herself wish to change the kind of voice this tied to the prophet of Sarah, says to me that we're simply implement the change rather than ordinary. Calendar represent the flow of times of Korean knew when it came to dominance. Turn out to finally be used without warmth. This. I don't think I read this. Ceremony says defeated. The title war had turned to bad to worse. See news that my friend Davin has fallen as well. Those zealots at our head and those leaders. After that, it's left for us to experience the muddy waters Sarah has carried. My long life might come to an end. So I escaped with my life, but I fear Disney and most of my clan has surrendered to the Emperor. So my surrounding told that their safety was guaranteed. However, I'm a different man. My life along with my secret rule and consciously forfeit. My dear son daughter, hope you can forgive me someday. Why did Sarah despise himself? Why did King Nemesis do to incur such ununited wrath? Perhaps it was Nick to accept his offer. In that case, that's all in this instant. And before this fire fought Eve, the evil. Is this those who slept in the dark? Or those who are following Nemesis? I, a priest of Blah, defining my Blah, with the crest of stone removed while the relic was being wielded by a Blah, all movement within the relic ceased. When the stone is returned, the relic once again Blah. It is beyond question that the crest stone supplied their association relic with power of some kind, and the impotence of said power is clearly related to the crest that certain humans possess. Based on composition of Blah, it may summarize that Blah is likely creation according to the Wyvern. However, Blah's strength is beyond compared to the Wyvern bows. They are more durable than the material other than Crystal Sea, making identical crafting where we're absolutely Blah inheriting Blah difficult to conceive. But one theory, Blah, is it possible that Blah, the goddess Blah, have potentially? Here's what I've been finding that is not linked to 10 elites. Blah, the 10 elites, Blah, could it be that others were given this power by the goddess as well? Perhaps the disturbing Blah that the relics were not gifts from the goddess Blah. Additionally, Blah, the same creststone Blah. Many of my hypotheses, Blah, I am desperate to find the truth of it all. The time has come. I must discard Blah. I dare say the goddess would not wish for me to learn more than I have already. The pages are old and worn, so most of the text is illegible. And I think I read this. No, wait, I did not read this. Then this is with the old gods, the false god is awakened. Illumin her to... And yeah, and then I start here. Okay, so everything I was able to read everything here. All right, let's claim my thing.
Thank you so much.
Well, I would say it is a very interesting read.
Huh? My savior,
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so now with that done, the only thing I can do right now is do letters and all stuff. And as soon as we get to the battle, we battle.
Yes? Oh, it's you, Professor. I was certain it was Hubert coming to drag me back to my duties. Your Majesty, you must know your supreme talents are needed at present. Why not gaze at these documents instead of the sky? Doesn't it? And the worst part is that he's always right, so I can't even argue with him. But that's enough about Hubert for the moment. While I have your attention, I'd like to thank you for your help in that last battle. As you well know, I'm perfectly capable of commanding the army by myself. However, when you're around, it's somehow different. I'm not sure I can properly explain it. I suppose your perspective on the battlefield is simply sharper than mine. When you're devising tactics and tricks for us, it's almost as though you can read the enemy's mind. There's no getting around it. Your talent for strategy far exceeds my own. I'm quite jealous, in all honesty. Is that a fact? Well, if you insist. I suppose a flower from another's field is always more beautiful. I'll admit, I think of you as rather detached, so to hear that you have emotions such as jealousy is something of a relief. Oh, but you are. Don't even try to argue. But I suppose I'm much the same. I've also distanced myself from the ordinary world. Friends. That word somehow doesn't seem adequate. Besides, we've been friends for a long time, you and I. By now, we're so much more than that, at least in my mind. You know, instead of Edelgard, you can call me just Elle, if you so please. That's what my parents and closest sisters used to call me when I was little. Now there's no one left who calls me Elle. But with you, well, I think I could allow it. In fact, it would mean a great deal to me. Why? Well, you have stood beside me and shared my burdens. As I said, you are much more than a friend. In truth, you are like family to me. I suppose that's why.
It's strange. I never thought you and I would be able to sit together and drink tea like this.
Drink tea, you say? But that does not smell like tea. The aroma. Would that be coffee by any chance? Imported from Dagda, I believe. I do not care for it myself.
Your knowledge is impressive. Although I should expect nothing less from a noble, I suppose. Lady Edelgard surpasses you in nearly every respect. But I think when it comes to positivity, you may actually exceed her.
Excuse me?
In a way, it is merely a mask for your tactlessness. But even so, your relentless optimism, well, suffice it to say that it is your best quality.
What?
You are constantly striving to grow as a person, to seek new knowledge, to push new limits. When others might get distracted or abandon their path, you never yield. In that aspect, at least, I think you are unmatched.
Hubert, are you all right? Do you have a cold? Or the plague? Am I hearing a deathbed confession?
It was only a compliment. There's no need for such dramatic exaggeration.
Dramatic, you say?
I do my best to analyze others without emotion. Even if I find you to be a contemptible degenerate, I can still evaluate your abilities in an impartial way.
So, because you assess people without emotion, you are totally confident in your appraisals. It seems I was wrong about you.
Huh. You actually understand.
Please, do not compliment me again, though. I find it quite unsettling. It is like hearing a snake sing an aria. At least put it in a letter next time.
In the very unlikely event that there is a next time, I promise to put it in writing.
It's like Scythia's birthday. Flower will do for now. I mean, she's already up there. Protecting Garreg Mach, absorbing the Alliance, bringing the Empire one step closer to unify folding. The Black Eagle strike for return to Garreg Mach to plan his invasion of the kingdom, unaware the enemies lurking in the shadow. Ah.
Following the Alliance's defeat, the Black Eagle Strike Force prepares to invade the kingdom, but the kingdom's new allies, the Knights of Seiros, begin to make an advance of their own. After appearing in Aelel, the Valley of Torment, and following the border south, the Knights of Seiros openly march to recapture the monastery at Garreg Mach.
Oh no.
I am grateful.
Protecting Garreg Mach.
Raid from the north! Their flag bears the symbol of the Knights of Seiros. One of our troops has already intercepted them. Your Majesty, please give us your orders.
From the north? Interesting. Could it be they journeyed through Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Is the Archbishop among the enemy ranks? If so, focus our attacks on her first.
Understood.
Our enemy knows Garreg Mach inside and out. They can come and go as they please. It would have been best if we had detected them sooner, but that can't be helped. Professor, we must hurry and intercept them ourselves. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Huh. The battle looks to be rather cumbersome. We are still guarding all of Garreg Mach, but there are undoubtedly numerous secret passages and magic traps. There is still much about this place that we do not know. It is quite possible they will attack from a location we cannot anticipate.
I must head out first to give my orders. I'll meet up with you soon. Call for General Randolph and General Ladislava. Hurry!
It feels like only yesterday we called this place our home. We must show these fools the error of their ways. They shall pay for the sin of invading Garreg Mach.
Oh, but the professor is fighting alongside our foe. The same one who saved my life.
That is true. Though I find forgiveness difficult, we do owe that wayward soul a debt. However, the fact remains that because of the professor, Rhea has long been tormented. To think that the vessel of the goddess, entrusted with the sword of the Creator, could go on to... it angers me to even think of it. All that has happened has changed Rhea. I imagine it has changed the professor as well. Even if we prevail, I doubt that the Church can ever fully return to the way it once was.
Brother?
Dear Flane, I only brought you with me because you were so insistent. Still, no matter what happens, you must not go near the front lines. If something were to happen to you, it would utterly destroy me. You are my reason for breathing. Do you understand?
I understand. If something were to happen to you, it would break my heart. I could not go on either. I cannot help but wonder if there is a way to end this without fighting the professor.
I am not... Wait, who do we have here? I am not mentally ready to do this. It's Garamok again. I don't see Flame around. That should be good. How do I feel like this? Is this just me, or is this place smaller than before? I don't feel like it should be small. Yeah, I think this place been cut by a third. Ah! Oh, yeah, it's that. Let's do this. Enemy commanders, Linkaro Adol, or location is captured.
We were successful in sneaking up on Garreg Mach. All that's left is to break through past this point.
The Archbishop and Catherine are handling the bulk of the Imperial army. That gives us the chance to infiltrate the monastery.
Our enemies have followed us even here. How unfortunate.
Your Majesty, the enemy's movement is suspicious. They may have some tactic in mind.
If so, then let's face them without delay. Form defensive lines and hold them to the death. Strike down all who approach.
Their troop composition is also strange. I would bet that they are concealing additional soldiers.
The Knight of Sarah is closing on the miners. Do not allow them to capture any protected location.
Let's make this quick. It's done.
Level up for Lysithea.
I'm not there yet.
God damn it! Not exactly what I want to do.
I do this for all of us.
Understood. Your life ends. Delightful.
Wow, amazing!
I'm awake.
Sorry, I'm not talking much.
I do this for all of us.
Nah. Nyeh. There he is.
Still here.
Okay, let's see. How should we do this?
Put me in there.
Might makes right.
Level for Caspar.
Stepped in that one.
I'll follow your example. Ready for anything. This is the cost of war.
Level up for Mercedes.
Leave it to me.
You know, I'm wondering if I could just take down Seth right now. Would that help?
What's my strategy?
More fighting.
You could get like Scythia to warp me.
For the Empire.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Okay, I'm gonna do it!
A little scratch won't stop me.
The enemy is transporting large quantities of flammable material into the woods. They clearly intend to attack us with fire. We should do all we can to prevent it.
Knights of Sarah preparing for a fire attack. Defeat them quickly to follow the plan.
Troops waiting in the woods to ambush? We must avoid any suspicious areas as we advance.
Just out of curiosity, let's see what if I attack Seth right now.
Trespassing on holy ground is a grave sin indeed. You must atone for it with your life. I'm sorry, Rhea. For Flame's sake, I must take my leave to retreat.
Well, okay then. Well, he retreated. Still need to take out the other commanders. It's not gonna be enough. Who tried to attack me? And everybody's gonna go after me. Yeah, there's one right there.
Come at me, so that I may put you out of your misery.
The time is now. As long as we stand here, you shall not pass.
Oh no. Knife for a chance of hitting me and
All is going to plan. I'm stronger than before. Here is something to believe in! Another victory. Now! It's over. It won't be in vain.
Alright, so what now? Let's take this one at a time. Oh no. Get rid of you.
Pretty good, huh?
Ernie's
good.
Bernie was unstoppable, don't worry. I need you to go and save poor Hiritsa. We got these. A lot of people gonna come after us. No, Bernie's okay for now. She doesn't need extra healing. Living Sword, let's do. Yeah, you still would try to attack Dorothea.
Winning is what matters.
Sylvain leveled up at level 28.
Old habits die hard.
Jeez. Yeah, I'll put Linhard here. Let's see, how good would you... Jesus! Let's warp you... yeah, let's warp you here so you can get rid of the friggin' mage.
The only possible outcome. Another skill refined.
Manuela leveled up.
I've still got hidden talents.
I see for you, sir. Fire to the brain.
Allow me to demonstrate. This could turn the tides.
Alright, let's see how this works out. Only 1 damage? Really? Fortress Knight.
Try harder. For the fate of Foggy.
Okay, good. No critical hits. I'm afraid that the Pegasus 9 might have like a hint of critical hit to do, so. There's that too.
Let's keep up the pace.
Level up for Edelgard.
I've no time to idle.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff we can do here. Arrow hero, that's right. You now got an arrow. I mean, lance.
Do you think I'd let you go?
Is this the final act?
No, not yet.
This is my stage now. All this power just to survive.
I mean, we gotta like finish them off now.
How exciting. I think I'm improving.
You think you're improving. Okay. Bone Knight. Here he goes. Has to hit three shots. Yeah, that was. Oh! I spoke too soon! Jesus! I'm clipping that. Axis Zoltan.
Our enemy's plan is in ruins. Still, we must tread carefully.
Alright. Let's see. You will not kill him right now, so I think it's safe to just go ahead and yeah, this is the only way I could get more points. Oh no! I hope you retreat! Please retreat!
This makes me terribly sad, but this is my duty, to which I must be true.
She guarded!
Farewell, Professor. I do not imagine we shall ever meet again.
Oh, she retreated!
We fought them off.
Oh my gosh!
Everyone. We've repelled the principal force of the Knights and defended Garreg Mach.
Stage complete! And I won. I'm MVP.
Hubert, I require a damage report at once.
Yes, Your Majesty. We will have to make inquiries about the status of the main army.
Indeed. After all, it seems they had Rhea and Catherine fighting on their side.
Lady Rhea, the unit that invaded the monastery has been completely driven away. We were able to make a clean sweep of those who came to attack us. However, I fear we can do nothing but retreat for now.
What of Sedith and Flane?
Sedith and Flane were able to escape in another direction. I have a message from them.
I am sorry, Rhea. I fear we must return to a life in hiding. I detest that person with all my heart. However, Flane's life is more important to me than all else. I pray that you will one day be free from the burden of your work.
I see. As expected, I am the only one left. Mother, please wait for me. I promise that I will save you. The filthy thief who stole you from the Holy Tomb, I will crush them with my bare hands!
Edelgard, Your Majesty, I am so sorry.
Silence. We must tend to your wounds.
It will do no good. I can't be saved. You must know that.
Is he gonna be dead?
Ladislava has also passed. The enemy has withdrawn. You are safe now.
Understood. Good work. Another loss on my watch. As more blood wets my feet, they grow heavier with each step. Remorse, resentment, despair. I have dispensed with all such things to come this far.
And we must keep moving forward.
Hubert, tell me the status of the enemy.
The battle has ended in a draw with severe injuries on both sides. Some known commanders have been slain. Garreg Mach has not taken much damage, and so it would not be out of line to claim it as a victory for us.
Yes, we'll call that a victory. Although, I'm sure they will say the same.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, what a terrible opponent that was! Why is the church always like this? How am I supposed to train for that? It was way too scary.
When I saw the enemy enter Garreg Mach, I prepared myself mentally for death. I thought it would be a fine time to die, but I suppose it wasn't quite the time after all.
Cause I make sure you guys don't die.
Our luck was good to have grabbed victory. The church has great strength. We must not have grief, but must keep fighting. Can we be fighting now?
This was certainly a momentous victory. We lost a lot, but we also gained a lot. Certain lords in the kingdom have examined the situation again and decided to join our cause, changing their fealty based on just one battle. They are all a disgrace to the nobility.
Today, our enemy held many faces I knew well. If we must fight to the death with that kind of opponent, what will become of this world?
There's no stopping me. I'm ready to go strike the kingdom here and now. Everyone must see that we can easily unite Fodlan, don't you think?
Excellent job, everyone. The battle is over now. While we have sustained heavy losses, our foe has suffered far more.
Although not exactly as planned, a win is a win. It may be safe to say that there will be no more obstacles on our way to the next battle.
We will break through the Tailteen Plains and then set course for Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. The final chapter of our fight with the kingdom and the church is close at hand.
Oh my gosh. I can't. It's very heavy-hearted. I can't do this route. Really sucks. Really. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I can put this in the same video because it is pretty short, but I doubt it. So probably it's going to be another short video. We'll see. I cannot really tell by the time I'm recording this. So until then, shall see you guys next time. Bye bye.
I look to you.